Hey, what's good, y'all? Welcome to my first ever live stream right here on YouTube. It's your boy DJ Fanatic from soundsforproducers.com, and basically I'm gonna do a beat breakdown live right now. This is kind of a test because if I totally screw it up, there's obviously you can't see the chat. I don't know if you can see the chat on a private video, but this will be published after the fact. This is just a little test. I don't know. Maybe I should just do this live and do it public. I don't even care. Let me check. Oh my God. I am public right now. This is hilarious. I didn't even set it from... Yeah. Anyway, let's make some music. So let me do this beat breakdown. I am public. I am live right now. This is my first live video I'm doing on this channel, and it's hilarious that I am shooting public live now. Like, anybody can look at this, and I will probably have to edit some of it. But anyway, so let me just break down some of the elements that I chose. Basically made a beat out of the sounds that we have, out of the products. And this one I made basically a beat out of the free loop pack, which will be in the description. I will have to fix the description and stuff, but whatever. I'll do that after the fact. I just want to show you some of the creative process. So basically, I started with the Cayenne loop pack. It's the free demo pack. You'll see a link in the description, like I said. And I'll start out with this particular sound right here. And what I did, I dragged it into the program so you can hear it all together. So you get the idea. It's very melodic and it's a lot of passion into it. And I'm shocked I actually played that. It's crazy. So you get that. You can have that right now. All you do is throw in your email and I send it right to you. And you can kind of create whatever you want with that. But what I did, I'll play what I did with that particular piano. And that's what started this whole beat. And I threw it in Serato Sample, which is a cool plugin where you can just kind of manipulate sounds and chop things up and pitch things easily. But I created a bunch of different slices and kind of just played a different rendition of that piano part you just heard. So as you can see, there's a bunch of different... Let me just rewind this to the beginning. And this is some of what I did. My bad. So basically I pitched it up a couple, I transposed it, made it a lot higher in scale, and I added a bunch of different plugins, and also I changed the pattern of each note. So all those chops you saw with Serato Sample, I basically created these different chops and I layered some. So there's actually an option in Serato Sample where you can have samples playing on top of each other, and that is poly, which is polyphonic, short for polyphonic. So that way it's multiple samples playing on top of each other. So this is kind of intermediate. I wouldn't say advanced, but intermediate advanced. And I kind of did some cool stuff with it. So let me play that one track so you hear what I did. And again, that is the piano loop, free piano loop 3, and this is the Cayenne loop pack that you can grab right now actually while I'm live if you want. I think the link's in the description. I have to check after I post this, but it should be there. It's the first link, I think. So what I did, I'm gonna show you what I added. First I start out with EQ. Basically I cut the lows from it. Next, I use Drip. Shout out to Kyle Beats. It's a cool plugin where you can do a lot of different things. I use the drop preset and I changed a couple of parameters. What I did like about this particular parameter a lot, I was able to, what do you call it? I was able to, it sounds like there's like a pad underneath. Let me turn it off, turn off all the plugins. And this is with the plugins. Yeah. So it gives you like this euphoric sound, and with that Drip plugin it has like reverb and delay and almost some phasing and chorusing going on. There's a lot going on, and I really like what it did. I did try the reverser, but I also used halftime to kind of give it some underlining sound. So this is without halftime and just EQ and Drip. This is without Drip, just EQ. This is with Drip. This is with halftime. And that's totally transformed from this. You feel me? So I like to kind of bring you along the journey of, you know, the creative process to give you some ideas, because it's nothing like, you know, getting some ideas as producers and running with it. So that one I just kind of wung it and didn't really plan on using all this stuff. It's not a lot, but you know, I kind of got lost in the sound design part of it, but it also came out pretty cool because, you know, a lot of artists are feeling it and some producers are feeling it as well. So on IG I did a live and a lot of people were just feeling it. So check out Sounds for Producers on IG, and if you want to check out my producer one, it's DJ Fanatic Beats. So the next sound, let me just show you what I played. Let's just solo these. So the next sound, that was with Nexus. I still got the older Nexus, but I'm about to cop the new one. But that is the muted pad and plucked. And I really liked how that sounded with that sound. And I just wanted some plucks to go with those nice layered chord. And it's almost like a pad sound. It's very slow and slow movement. So I wanted something a little choppy. And if you notice, the plucks have reverb and delay on it and EQ as well. Cut the lows and some of the highs here. Oops. Whatever. Jeez. And so the next sound was another pluck. And I believe it's a Fantasy and Dream folder, the Spherical Pike, so I'm not sure what that is, but I found another sound that I like. Check it out. And that's all it does in the background, but it kind of gives it this vibe. So the next thing I started with, the next thing I added, I believe I started adding drums, because I had this pretty cool layered first sound and then just two different plucks, and it was kind of full at that point. and I was like, let me just start adding some drums and see where it's going to take me. This is the pattern that I chose. The drums I just cut some of the highs and use Sound Goodizer to give it a little extra punch. That particular drum, let me see what I used. That's the grind time kick. And that's in the Drums of Madness pack under the Breakthrough Volume 1 in the bonus one-shots. So it's either you can cop the Drums of Madness pack, which is tons of drums that should last you for multiple years, but it's also in the Breakthrough Volume 1 pack under bonus 1. So basically all the drums from these packs are in the Drums of Madness, which is just a lot of drum sounds. And not just kicks and snares, hi-hats, there's bonus things, you know, there's other sound effects in there as well. So next thing I added was a snare. Nothing too complicated. That's in the Drums of Madness Scorpion Sting Volume 1 pack and the bonus one-shots. And whoops. The next sound I had was, it was a hi-hat loop that I chose to use. And it's a drum loop 1. And let's see how it sounds when I added it. See, I wanted something really quick where I can just add the, what do you call it? The hi-hat loop really fast and just have a different pattern. So basically, where is that located? Let me show you where it's at. That's the regular one. My bad. And that's how you can locate sounds fast, is drag it into the browser window. Notice it's in Drums of Madness. The Sauce Volume 1 under drum loops, drum loop 1 hi-hat. So it doesn't matter the tempo, you know, I just stretched it to, you know, the proper bars so that way it fits right. So the next thing was just another hi-hat, straightforward. And you see how that second hi-hat fills it out better, because at first I was like, it just sounded a little shallow and it needed some more stability. So that straight hi-hat gives it more stability. So next was the 808. My bad. So the 808, I added, you know, cut the highs. But then I use R-Bass Stereo by Waves. It's really cool for 808s. But you can use it on a bunch of different things. Shout out to Curtis King for that one. My homie Curtis King, man. I really appreciate that one. So next was like a vocal effect. My bad. Way like that 808. This was annoying because I forgot this extra air was at the end, so it would sporadically sound within the beat. I thought it was kind of cool. It was annoying at first, but it was cool when I listened to it after the fact because it was a little off beat, kind of like just then, but it gave it a nuance. And that vocal sound is in the Breakthrough Volume 3 pack. So just wanted to break down the beat and also show you where all the sounds came from. And I thought it was pretty dope. It's a nice chill vibe beat. And you know, not my best work, but you know, a lot of people are feeling it, man. So I thought it came out pretty cool. So I'm gonna play some of the beat, and that way you get the vibe out. And I'll play the intro. And as you can see, the song format. This is the chorus here. This is the verse. The chorus, I believe, is only eight bars. I did 8-bar choruses and 16-bar verses for this one. And you know, it depends on what you want to do for your particular what do you call it, for your particular beats or whatever. But yeah, let me play the beat, and actually let me get into some of the mixing. As you can see, all the levels here, nothing too crazy. The first one I showed you what I did. Most of it's EQ, didn't do anything too crazy. All EQ except for R-Bass stereo on the 808, and delay on Fruity Delay 3 on the vocal. And mastering, let me get to the mastering. I use Neutron 2. You know, I use the, what do they call it? I'll show you right quick. The track assistant, based on, you know, all my parameters and stuff. It shows the equalizer, exciter, and compressor, and I messed around with some of the settings in here. Then I use Ozone 8 to kind of not master the beat, but give it an extra polish, and tonal balance control, which helps me with frequency ranges. So if you want to check out some of the other videos I've done in the past, I kind of go over some of that if you're interested in the isotope stuff, because everyone uses their own mastering things, and some producers don't even like mix beats or master beats. I don't totally master it. I just do a little extra polish because I just like my stuff to sound really clean, or just really complete, and also just polished, so that way the artist is just getting hit, you know, with a dope beat. So anyway, let me, what do you call it? Let me play the beat. And it just drops in right here. Nothing too complicated. Verse. Vibes. Almost feels like a guitar. A little change up there. Break. And you see how the piano, it doesn't even sound like a piano anymore. It sounds like a guitar. And that's what you can do at sound design. You can just keep working so far in a creative process that you can finally create something totally different. So I just vibed out the end here. Yeah, just a nice fade out to kind of just, you know, support that melody that I started with. So anyway, welcome to my first, yo, that sound. Welcome to my first live stream that I'm gonna publish this, man. I don't even care. I might have to edit the beginning of it if I don't totally destroy it on the YouTube editor or whatever. But yo, if you enjoyed it, you know, give it a thumbs up. Again, you know, you can always jump on the chat. Maybe you're on the chat right now. Let's see. Hopefully this won't go crazy. I don't even see. Oh, okay, there's my chat. Alright, cool. And I got 2 playbacks. So somebody jumped on here live. So yay, I got 1 person. But I know a bunch of y'all watch this later, and this was spontaneous. So I might do more spontaneous live videos. Usually my post days are Tuesdays and Thursdays for this channel. But hopefully you enjoyed it, and make sure you hit the sub button, click a thumbs up, and also click the bell as well if you don't want to miss anything of me saying something stupid on camera. Okay, so anyway, it's your boy DJ Fanatic at soundsforproducers.com, and check the links in the description for like all the different packs or whatever, but also for that free pack, because that's what inspired this beat. That first sound you heard was from the free pack. Cool. Peace, yo. And I'll have to